Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can probably tell from the title, today we are going to look at some of my current skincare products and do a quick review on them. Some of these have been requested by you guys, so I hope this is really helpful. And I have prepped my skin a little bit with a little bit of some facial mist. I used the Pixi Clarity Mist, and yeah, let's get to it. Because I mentioned it earlier, this is what I used on my skin. This is a Second Hyaluronic Acid spray, and what I really like to do in the morning is I just prep my skin with this. It feels really nice, and you can see very moisturized as a very fine mist as well. Let me just spray it on again. This is really nice and it just plumps up the skin, which I think is really good. I also do use this before makeup sometimes or throughout the day when I need to refresh my skin. Obviously, don't go overboard, and it's probably better to use a setting spray if you want to make your makeup longer lasting, but this is a really nice one. It has a nice little like citrus scent to it as well. Let's just launch into the skincare products that I will be highlighting today. There's quite a few, so I'll start off with the order I would actually apply it on my skin. Now first, this was a special request. This is the vegan kombucha tea essence from Dr. Ceuracle, which has been so viral, and I've seen it all over my Instagram feed, my like TikTok For You page. It's just such a interesting product. So when I got this, I was like, oh, this is so cool. And I can't believe some people haven't seen it, because I've been seeing this for years now, and what this essentially is a really cool kind of essence, toner and cream hybrid. So you can see this kind of looks like an iced latte in my opinion. So here you have, this is the kombucha essence, which has really nice antioxidants, and then on top you have like this cream layer, which is meant to really replenish your skin and help with the skin barrier. And what you do is you do a little mixing situation, so you get everything together. You don't really want it to be separated, otherwise it comes out with this like milky texture, which isn't bad, but it just doesn't look as aesthetic. Now you can see after it's mixed, it's this beautiful creamy milky color, and I like to just apply this as a toner. You can see here it's quite runny and liquidy. I don't know if you can see it. Like, this is what it looks like. I just rub it on my hands and pat it in. Now this can be used in the morning or evening. I prefer it in the morning because kombucha has these really great antioxidants, so it's melting really nicely with your, I guess, like sunscreen, SPF, things like that, and it just helps strengthen your skin barrier, which I really like. It is quite a watery consistency, but it has that little bit of thickness and slip because of that cream layer, which I think is really nice. You can see no color on my skin whatsoever, and this is a really easy to use applicator as well. I really enjoy it. I think this is a cool product, and I would definitely recommend using this as like the first layer because it's quite thin. You want to build up your skincare so that you use the thinnest layer and then the thickest on top, otherwise it could disturb a little bit. It's like applying makeup. You don't want to use like cream over like a powder, like otherwise it'll cake. Same thing, otherwise it just won't absorb properly into your skin. But yeah, I think this is a really good product to use if you want like a quick and easy like hydration boost in the morning or evening. One really good thing about this as well is that the ingredients don't really clash with other actives, so it's really easy to layer into your existing routine. I think the price is pretty decent for this as well. I got this off Yesstyle, and you can often find it on extra sale or you have a coupon, and I think this is pretty good because it will last you ages. Literally, you don't need a lot, and I've been using this for a few weeks now. It looks like it's new, so that's really good, and I do recommend it highly. Next up, another morning situation. This is the KLAIRS-Freshly Juiced Vitamin Charging Serum. Now, I think I've talked about this in the past, but I'm back onto this. There used to be like the dropper version, which I really liked. It was this really cool like oil consistency, and it literally felt warm on my skin. But this is the serum version, and this literally is just the exact same thing, but in a thicker, more gel-like consistency, and it really helps to brighten your skin. What I really like about the Freshly Juiced line, not only is it just a really strong ingredient and active because it has a lot of vitamin C in it, you can literally see the results within a week. It's so good. I can actually see like my dark spots and these areas of my skin getting lighter, which is really important. I want to see results, and these do it for you, and they layer really well. I would say the only thing is this serum is quite interesting. It dries down almost like it's dry and it feels like a bit powdery, so it's an interesting texture, but when you apply it, it's like a normal serum. It's like quite liquidy, it like absorbs into your skin really nicely. I enjoy it. definitely on the pricier end, but I think it is worth it, especially if you're looking for like faster results when it comes to brightening your skin. I wouldn't use this in the evening, because in the evening I use more like exfoliating ingredients such as like AHA or like LHA, etc. It can like sting a tiny bit, so I use this in the morning and it just pairs really nicely with my sunscreen. Now the question is, do I prefer this over the original serum? The answer is actually no. I love the original serum. It's just so fun, that drop pot, and I just feel like because it has that like extra texture when you put it on, it feels warm in your face. I feel like, oh, it's actually doing something immediately. Like it's a little like mentality thing. I do like it. I just feel like that one was more special and more unique on the market, but this one's still really good. And honestly, dear Claire's, they often have like these bundles, especially on Wishtrend, so you can buy these for like a huge discount. So whatever's on discount, just get it. Okay, next up I want to talk about a sun stick that I have been using a lot lately. This is from TOCOBO. This is the Cotton Soft Sun Stick, an SPF 50, and I actually have been carrying this with my uni bag because I can reapply this throughout the day. This is such a great product because it is so easy to use. It's the same applicator as like the viral like Pixi beauty sticks, and this one works really well over makeup and light makeup. If you have really heavy like glam makeup, probably don't use this, but if you have like a really light layer of just like concealer and a little bit of powder, this glides over it, doesn't disrupt the makeup, applies the SPF on really nicely, and it's so good because it has like a matte finish. Like you can see on the, I guess, stick here, it actually is almost like this velvety look. It looks like a deodorant stick, doesn't it? But you literally just glide it and slide it all over your face. Does an amazing job, and this SPF is so just fun to apply with. Like literally, let me show you guys. Okay, so I literally just like press it onto my skin, drag it along, and look at that. It's so quick to apply as well. Because it's quite long, you can really just like drag it alongside your face and it's applied. And look at that, there is no color to it whatsoever, right? You literally look like you just applied nothing, and that's amazing. And also one hidden thing as well is I feel like when I'm doing this, I'm like massaging and pulling my face as well, so it feels really comfortable. It's just so nice to get into the crevice of your face, your neck, everything. And let me tell you, this sunscreen truly works. How do I know that? Because I went to the beach the other day with my friends and it was a horrible sunny day. I applied sunscreen on my body and stuff, but my back, my legs, my thigh, it looked really crispy and burnt, and it was painful for a good 2 weeks, but my face was fine. Why? Because I had this and I was like applying every like 10 minutes, and I was like doing this on my neck, like this part of my face, it looks normal. It looks so good. So I know this works because my face hasn't burnt off. And I even put some on like my hairline because like your scalp gets burnt as well. I did not know this until like this year. I realized that, you know, your hairline, your scalp, that gets burnt too. So that's why people wear hats. It took a while for me to understand that. But yes, this really works and it's so nice. It has this like, I would say almost like cotton scent to it as well, but this is just such a great sunstick to carry around. Really easy to apply. You literally don't even need to do as many swipes as I did. You can just go bop, 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 like that. You don't even need to blend it because it has no color to it. It's so good. And you don't want to press super hard either if you have makeup. Obviously, just like a light layer and does the job. And you might have seen I have this like compact that I was using the mirror for when I was applying it. This is actually a sun packed, so I like to reapply my SPF quite a bit nowadays. I'm more self-conscious about it because of my beach experience, and I was going to talk about this, but I literally don't know which brand this is from. Like, it's all in Korean. I know I got this from like a gift with purchase from Olive Young. I don't know if it's the Olive Young like website sunscreen, but this is so good, this sun packed, because first of all, how massive is this powder puff? It's literally my entire cheek, and this is such a cute design as well. Like, look at that, you have a little sun in it, and it's just like a cushion foundation. You literally press. You don't need to like dab it off like the lid because you're not actually applying coverage, and you just go bum. Just apply it very lightly, because I usually use this as like a touch-up sunscreen when I go out. You're done. How quick was that? So these two are like my go-to touch-up sunscreens right now. I just don't know which brand this is from, so this is such a shame. Apparently it's vegan as well. This is awesome. It literally just said oliveyoung.com, made in Korea. That's the only thing I can understand. But these two are absolutely amazing. So if you're looking for a like touch-up, this sunstick, amazing, so good. Talking about sticks, this is something I've been loving as well. The Haruharu Wonder Centella A.C.E Vitaful Miracle Healing Multi Balm. There is a lot of words on here, and I got this in my Stylevana advent calendar, and I have been using it non-stop. Stylevana advent calendars have such great products in it. They use like products that were actually good rather than the ones that they can't sell out, which I know some companies do that. But this itself, it's like the car heat balm. It's meant to like help like rejuvenate and just like moisturize the skin, whatever. You can use this for anywhere, face, neck, cuticles, like anything. This is just so good. And what I like to do, I even mentioned this in my Stylevana original video, I love it on my neck. So my neck gets really dry, and you can see I have these like wrinkles and necklines. Please do not be self-conscious about it. I'm not saying it to, you know, like enforce insecurities, but it's something that I have, and I want to like moisturize my neck a little bit more because I don't always put on like moisturizer around it. So I use this, I literally just roll it on, and it feels really great. I really like it. And this one, again, I like these jumbo products because they're so big and easy to use. You really don't need much, and sometimes I even press it along the neckline just to, in the morning, especially when my face is a bit swollen, I like to just press it down, and everything just helps to depuff. Now you can also use this for the cuticles, which I honestly don't use it for that much. I just use my cuticle nail oil, or sometimes I get a little bit of avocado oil. But yeah, this one's awesome. I really like it, and I think this is really good for if you have like a lot of like dry skin. You can just use this and apply it over your skin, and it is really easy to use, amazing. You won't run out of it anytime soon. There's like 26 grams of this stuff. I've used it for like what, 5 months now. Look how much I have left. I've been using it almost every single day. That is crazy, and it's so easy to use. Haruharu Wonder, one of my favorite brands. They have great products, especially like their probiotics rice line. They also have a really nice bamboo line. They're just really good. Next, I want to talk about products I don't really use in the morning, but this was a special request, and this is the Greymelin-Canola Crazy Cleansing Oil. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it, but first of all, how massive is this bottle? It's 500 mils. That's literally gonna last you forever. And I'm telling you, I've been using it quite a bit. It looks like it's new because there's just so much in here. But this is a cleansing oil, so please use this as your first cleanse to get rid of your sunscreen, your makeup, etc. And this is absolutely incredible. It really removes all your makeup, and it's so like gentle. It has a really true like oil slip to it. It literally feels like you're applying oil onto your face, and it's really gentle. You just massage it a little bit, and you know, like when you come to like the mascara or like your eyebrows, use like your fingers, put it down a little bit, let it soak in the cleansing oil, do a little bit of like a massaging motion, removes everything. It's so good. Even with like waterproof products, you might need a little bit extra, but it does the job. It is such a great first cleanse, and your skin doesn't feel stripped at all. I don't know why, I feel like it has a pineapple scent to it when I apply it. It's just like, it's like a really soothing scent. I think it's an incredible cleansing oil considering the price and the amount of product you get. I think it's so worth it. It's really good. I think that I got this from La Cosmetique. But yeah, this one's really good. It has just so many types of oils. I'm looking at it now. It has canola, jojoba, macadamia, olive oil. Like, it has so many oils. It's just really good, and my skin doesn't feel like it's been stripped. Sometimes when I do like remove makeup, it feels like I'm stripping it and I'm like rubbing really hard to get the crevices, but this one is a really gentle one. Just put a little bit on and it will remove it. Definitely go in with like a gel cleanser afterwards, so it's a little bit more 100%. You remove absolutely everything, even like under the skin, like your I guess like sebum and things like that. But this is a really great one, and you can probably tell from the side-by-side videos I did earlier, it's just a no-brainer. It's really good to use, and I think it's a great product because it's a cleansing oil. You're not really putting it on to your skin and leaving it on, so it doesn't really irritate your skin, and you don't really have to worry about what you're layering underneath it or over it. Otherwise it could create like some irritation. So yeah, this is a really great product. Last but not least, I don't even know if this is considered like skincare, but I want to talk about the Gisou lip oil. This is literally one of the most viral products ever. I mean, it's really cute. Like, pretty privilege exists outside of humans as well. It exists for like, you know, like lip oils. And I actually really like it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's just like olive oil, it does absolutely nothing. But see, for me, and you guys know this if you have been watching my channel, I hate when lip oils are like lip gloss textures. I'm like, guys, I want it in lip oil. If I want a lip gloss, I would have bought a gloss. And this is just a true oil consistency. It is so thin, it is really comfortable on the lips, truly hydrates, and it gives a beautiful slip to your lips. Let me just apply some. Are you seeing that? That is incredible. I love it. It is so nice, and because it's quite thin, I feel like I can actually talk and do things. It is just incredible. It does have like an oily taste to it. I can tell why people think it's just like straight up olive oil, but honestly it's not a big factor for me because I love the texture so much, and the shine it gives is exactly what I am looking for. So I really like it. I think it's a great product. Is it worth $42? Absolutely not. No amount of lip oil isn't worth like $42 in my opinion. You can literally probably just get a lip balm and does the same thing. But again, I am a makeup, skincare, like perfume fanatic, and I do collect brands, and I always am curious to try out brands, especially ones that are super hyped on the internet, and I had to try for myself, and I really do like it. Will I repurchase it? Probably not, but whilst I have it, I will use it and love it because this is something I truly think is a great product. And because it has like this yellow color, it doesn't actually transfer onto your lips as yellow. It's more like a clear gloss situation, and it will just accentuate the natural color of your lips, which I think is really, really cute. I have quite pink lips to begin with anyway, so putting this on just accentuates it, and I think it's nice. But if you have very pale lips, probably this will be acting as like a just like a shinier version of it. So you probably do want to put a little bit of base pigment onto your lips first, which then I can see defeats the purpose of it being like a one and done product and you have to like put more effort into it. But yeah, think about it. If you like lip oils, I highly recommend. I think this is the best lip oil kind of texture I've used. It's a very, very, I don't know. This one and the Jouer, like lip oil, these two are my favorite lip oil consistencies. I think I like this one a little bit better than the Jouer, but the Jouer is also like $10 cheaper. So weigh up your options, but so far I am loving it. Well guys, that concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and this review of these skincare products I'm currently using is helpful for you. And as always, you can tell I like to use my skincare before I do an actual review. I always do some first impressions and like play with it, but then after a few weeks, then I feel comfortable with giving like a full review, because otherwise if I haven't used it long enough, I can't really speak for it and I need to talk about my own personal experiences. But these are the ones that I've been experimenting and had really positive reactions towards. And yeah, let me know down below if you ever end up like trying any of these, or if you've tried it, you have like different opinions from me. That's always interesting to hear, and let me know what you would like to see in the future. But apart from that, that is it for today. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys for the next one.